100 foods to eat before you die. I've been traveling and eating all around the world, and here are the 100 foods you need to eat before you die. And these are in no particular order, so add them to your food bucket list. Number 38, the kitchen. So just got inside, and it's really tight seating, and most of the people dining here are facing the open kitchen where you can watch the chefs prepare the entire meal, and they came over and described the experience. So what's gonna happen is that essentially there's no rules. You can taste whatever you wanna taste, you can help them cook. There's hors d'oeuvres all around the kitchen, which you are free to walk around and enjoy, and there's chefs already prepping dinner. And this is gonna be a 10-course meal, but the experience starts right now. First bite, smoked salmon on a rice cracker.
What is that there?
Ooh, there's so much food around here. I'm like completely overwhelmed. And you can walk into the kitchen pretty much anywhere you want. I'm in the kitchen right now. I feel the heat from the stove. And people are just walking all around. The chef's just introducing the food that's around you. Next is a savory cream puff. It's a sunchoke cream puff. Oh, that's like a savory little cloud with nuts. That's so good. This beef tartare.
Yeah,
thank you so much.
No worries.
It's so good. I like that touch of heat at the end.
Yeah.
Mushroom tart. I see everybody grabbing this, like multiple ones of these. Wow.
Like it, right?
Great job. And that truffle flavor is fantastic.
Yeah.
I see now why everyone's grabbing multiple ones of these. That's so good.
And no food allergies, guys?
No, none at all. So this is the poke.
Hawaiian ahi tuna poke, a little bit of California tangerine we're getting out from Newcastle, cilantro, and guajillo peanut salsa.
Wow. Thank you so much. This is amazing. This is not your typical poke. This is like extravagant. Oh my God, that poke is good. So there's oysters in the back. And again, like anywhere you want to go, you can go in this restaurant. There's the oysters.
Oysters, sir?
Oh,
You'll find them.
thank you so much. Look at an oyster. Wow. Oh, that's fresh. Last thing I haven't tried, this is a vegetarian spring roll, and they say to eat this as a palate cleanser after all the food is done. Wow, really herby and refreshing. Oh, that wrapper's so mochious too. Yeah, that's definitely a palate cleanser. Had to go back for seconds. Got some beef tartare. I don't like beef tartare, and I love this. And of course, had to get another mushroom tart. I missed the tuna tartare wrapped in shiso leaf. There's a lot of heat. I think my favorite thing might just be the beef tartare. And also, mushroom tart and both of the tuna tartares, incredible. And after coming back to the table from the whirlwind hors d'oeuvres tour, there's fried arancini balls and homemade dill potato chips. I feel like so many times I've taken a bite at this place, and the flavor just intensifies as you chew. Same thing with these things, just the most beautiful little crunch on the outside. Inside, a melty little risotto. I said this before, I love dill. Dill potato chips, incredible. And this is before dinner's even getting started. Dish number 1, Phoenix Tail Dumpling. It's shiitake mushrooms, ginger taro, and XO sauce, and the dumpling is deep fried. A+ on the dumpling. Tastes like a very luxurious dim sum item. Very crispy and airy, really soft and creamy inside from the taro. Wow, the inside is so creamy and rich. It's like extreme velvety, with just the most amazing crunch on the outside. And you can 100% taste the ginger. That's phenomenal. I need another one of those. And that's the beautiful thing about this place. You can get as much food as you want. So if I want another dumpling, just gotta go get another dumpling. And before that, the amuse-bouche just came to the table. This is a mushroom with Parmesan foam on top. Wow. Definitely reminds me of a savory, very rich cheese foam bubble tea.
Alrighty then, Friday night! How we doing, everybody? Whatever it is that you want to tonight. In fact, I am encouraging you guys. You are not stuck in your green velvety thrones, all right? I want you to get up. I want you to walk around. You can come back here. You can help us cook. Light crap on fire. We're heavily insured. There, how about that, all right? Unlike other Michelin starred experiences, I actually plan on feeding you guys tonight. Yeah. Friday, we were so close. We were so close there. All right, table one, you gotta help me out, at least on this one. The rest, not now, wait. Good Lord, you guys are, was this your first time out? Let's see, all right, ready? All right, unlike other Michelin starred experiences, I actually plan on feeding you guys. Woo!
This is the funnest Michelin restaurant ever. This might be the funnest restaurant ever. Bread just came to the table. I know this is probably not the best thing to do, where there's so much food here, but it's fresh bread. It is awesome fresh bread. So this is seared sea scallops, lime leaf, ginger, blood orange, sitting in a cauliflower sauce. This is beyond amazing. I mean, I'm guilty of searing scallops on both sides, but just searing on one side, it is the most succulent scallop you might ever put in your mouth. The blood orange brings a nice bit of juice and sweetness. You definitely taste the ginger, which just adds to the depth of this dish. The sauce made with cauliflower is so light, adding a savory umami to this dish. This is absolutely mind-blowingly delicious. I'm gonna order some more of this. I asked for 5 more scallops. Not on the stick, I wanted the sauce because that cauliflower sauce is just, mwah. Oh, so amazing. I feel like this must be what food heaven is like. And the beautiful thing is, this is just course 2. So I'm trying some of the chanterelle mushrooms before it goes into a dish. Oh, that's really nice and buttery. This next dish is Dungeness crab bouillabaisse blanc. So it's poached fruits of the sea, which is these little mussels wrapped inside extremely crispy phyllo dough. And the shell is practically see-through. Savory, extremely crispy. Taste the sweetness of the Dungeness crab. The mussels are beautifully savory. The whole thing is wrapped up like a present. When you bite into it, it tastes like Christmas morning. This is Intermission. Valley Pearl oysters from Prince Edward Island, Nova Scotia. On the left here, black cod ceviche with Asian pears, ginger, passion fruit. Other bowl, Hawaiian ahi tuna with mandarin citrus. Looks like a giant plate of seafood smiling face. Oh, that is a delicate, sweet oyster. Zero, and I mean zero fishiness. And that's what I really look for when it comes to oysters. This is the Asian pear cod ceviche. Looks like a little peppercorn on top with strands of chili. It's nice and fruity. A little gingery, and the fish is just so succulent. And that goes perfectly with the crispy pear. So this is their homemade taro chips. Dunk it into the ahi. That's my favorite. I already know I love that tuna. Mix that with some paper thin, crunchy taro chips. I've been to a lot of intermissions in my life. None as good as this. Food intermissions are the best intermissions. I was just walking around, they gave me the biggest macaron I've ever seen. Oh yeah. This is also coming up later. before the next dish comes out, had to get another scallop bouquet. 5 more scallops. I'll never get sick of eating this. That was absolutely perfect. The start of Act 2 is sweet potato cannelloni with brown butter sabayon, yellow chanterelle mushrooms, white wild pecan, and purple mizuna, which is basically Japanese mustard greens. This is some next level magical pasta. Creamy sweet potato wrapped inside the most perfectly made al dente pasta. Outside, crispy pecans. The sauce is rich and buttery and creamy. The mushroom brings that earthiness. Oh, that was just blow your mind. Apparently, if you just stand near where they're cutting, they just keep offering pieces of steak. Look at how juicy this is. Let me talk about more later when I have the plate in front of me. Next dish I'm so excited for. This is roast beef tenderloin with ash roasted Nantes carrots, peregrine truffle, and port-based cabbage. Unbelievable. My heart is fluttering. Oh my gosh, it's so good. This and the scallops will send shivers down your spine. Yeah, seconds, third, maybe fourths on this one. The beef, I mean, I've had a couple pieces before this and I knew how tender it was. This piece melts in your mouth tenderloin and is sitting on a bed of just the most velvety, rich, smoky roasted carrots. And you get a bit of acid from the cabbage to balance out the richness. And this whole thing, from the texture of the beef to the carrots and all those flavors working together, again, to say I am in food heaven, not much of a stretch. Had to hit the repeat button on this beef. So to prep this tenderloin, they cure it for over 20 hours. Then they sous vide it. So this whole process takes close to 30 hours to prep for the steak. And you can definitely taste that.
If you're feeling a little tired, I want you to take solace in the fact that you have just rounded the final quarter. You are coming into the finish line. You are now entering the last 1,500 calories of dinner. All right, so, but it's all right. Look, it's all dessert. It's like a culinary slip and slide. This is easy.
Dessert part 1. This is a rum cake with chestnut butterscotch, sweet creme fraiche, and candied chestnuts. Oh, I love this so much. This thing is just soaked in rum. The cake is moist, it's rich, slightly sweet with a bit of a spicy flavor. And with every bite, that delicious rum just erupts from the cake. The chestnut butterscotch brings additional sweetness and a nice caramelized flavor. And to give it a bit more texture, you got a really airy wafer on the side. This is very rich and satisfying. I love it. And this is just dessert number 1. All right, dessert number 2, fresh whipped cream and fresh cookies. Oh, this is so awesome. There's like more chocolate than cookies in this chocolate chip cookie. This place is all decadence, all flavor. Oh, it's actually a third plate of dessert. It's passion fruit marshmallow. And also salted caramel cream puff. Oh, and of course the giant tangerine macaron. My second one today. And they give you Madeleine cookies to take home. All right, let me finish everything because I still want to get some more food and we'll talk about this. All right, that was an amazing experience. Got there at 6:30 and left at 10:30. 4-hour experience flew by. Chef Kelly, obviously very talented, very entertaining. Everybody working there was extremely friendly and nice, and ordering more food is very much encouraged. So the closest I ever been to food heaven is probably tonight. The price for the experience is $185 per person. That's before gratuity and tax. But for a 1 Michelin star all you can eat, I'm gonna say that is very worth it. My favorite course, obviously the scallops. I love the steak. I love the hors d'oeuvres, the oysters. I think this is one of the most exquisite, worth it food experiences I've ever been to. And obviously a lot of people feel the same, because getting a reservation to this place, I think right now they're taking reservations for June or July. It's about a 4-month wait. This place, if you can make it out here and get a table, I highly recommend doing it. It's probably the most deliciously fun experience I've ever had at a restaurant. I can't believe I just had a 1 Michelin star meal and it was so much fun. I never had a restaurant experience like this in my life, where you can do anything. You can wander into the kitchen, interact with any of the chefs, taste anything you want, try cooking the dish or plating the dish. I think this is the only food experience like that in the world, especially for a restaurant of this caliber. So yes, highly recommend. And if you do make it out here, I got one advice for you. Make sure you ask for seconds or thirds or fourths, and they'll happily oblige. And as always, the information for this place is listed down below for you guys. Thank you all so much for watching. Until we eat again, see you later.